Back to another Friday, another Rising Ritual with Ray. I just wanted to open up the heart chakra a little bit today. Um, the whole purpose of this segment, before we get into that, the whole purpose of this segment is to give you a little juice, give you a little momentum, give you a little focus, energy to carry throughout your day. 9 times out of 10, the first thing we do is check our phone first thing in the rising, and that is a total Russian roulette because you have no idea what's on the other end of that phone. It could be good news, it could be bad news, and so sometimes we allow life to drive us. And this is an opportunity for you to take the reins and for you to guide and direct the energy for your day. So today is a very special topic. I want to, again, open up the heart chakra and talk about having grace with yourself. It is so often, and I don't know if you're like me. If you're like me, you are hard on yourself. You are a perfectionist. You have to have everything done by a certain time and in a certain way and in a certain manner. And, you know, it's limiting. It's very, very limiting. Thank you. It is very limiting because perfection is an unrealistic expectation. It is an unrealistic standard. Why? Because it's unattainable. The whole purpose of coming into this physical corporeal form is to experience what imperfection is like. Because we come from a space of divinity. We are eternal spiritual beings. And your spirit was made perfect in divine reflection of our creator, of source energy. And so when we come down into this physical body, we assume this space of free will, of action and choice, and the environment that we're placed in, and the challenges and the adversity that arises. And we get so hung up on the expectations of how things are supposed to play out. We get hung up on the expectation of, you know, what life is supposed to look like. And my question to you is based on whose standard? The media has controlled us. I remember growing up, like in the early 2000s, late 90s, I would say early 2000s. The early 2000s, there was like a huge epidemic of like anorexia and bulimia because of the people that were shown in the media. They were all super thick, skinny, and you weren't anybody if you were thick. There weren't plus size models really back then like there are now, and so we're moving into this space of radical acceptance. We're moving into this space of really just embracing the authenticity of real and raw, and I think it's very important that as we shift into that space, as we shift into that energy, that we really bring awareness to like, how hard are you on yourself? The whole purpose of the journey is to enjoy it. The joy is in the journey. Wow. I just want you to sit with that for a second. The joy is in the journey, and when you get too hung up on not necessarily hitting certain mile markers or not reaching your destination on time, or, this isn't exactly what I thought it was going to look like. When you get hung up on those details, when you get hung up on the how of life, you forget to enjoy the moment. And so I think it's something that we have to really bring awareness to. Have grace with yourself. Where you are in life right now is okay. I think I need to repeat that. Where you are in life right now is okay. It's okay that you're struggling. It's okay that you didn't get it right. It's okay that you fell on your face. It's okay that you're single right now and you really want to be in a relationship. It's okay that you are struggling financially. It's okay that you don't know how to do this whole business thing. It's okay that you're still trying to figure out the marketing. It's okay that you have self insecurity or self-worth challenges that you're overcoming. It's okay that you're struggling with depression. What's not okay is being hard on yourself about it. What's not okay is depleting your self-worth because of the challenges you're going through. What's not okay is staying in that energetic space and becoming complacent. Okay? So there's a balance here. You don't want to be too far on the perfectionist side, but you also don't want to be too far on the complacency side either. You want to find a happy middle. You want to literally be happy in the middle of all the things that are going on around you, because emotions are energy in motion. And when you choose happiness, and yes, happiness is a choice, joy is a choice. When you choose it in every moment, what happens is the obstacles kind of move out of your way, or your divine guidance system, your internal GPS, will guide you around certain challenges. So as we go into this weekend, as we enjoy this beautiful Friday, I'm not sure if you're working a 9 to 5 or if you are a business owner or whatever your situation is in life. I want you to enter this weekend with a sense of gratitude for the journey and grace for where you are. You know, I always thought like by the time I'm 25, I'm gonna be a millionaire. And don't get me wrong, when I was 25, I had made my first 6 figures in life. And so that was really awesome. But instead of celebrating that I made my first 6 figures by the time I was 25, I was hard on myself because I wasn't a millionaire. And when you do things like that, you are actually prolonging the manifestation. You're adding more time to actually accomplishing what it is that you're seeking to accomplish, because you are battling with your unconscious mind, telling your mind that you're not worthy because you didn't hit this mile marker at this certain time that you fabricated in your mind and you just made it up based off of what you expect or what you think should be or whatever. What do we know? What do we know? You don't know anything. The universe has the full scope, the full view of all of the intricate moving pieces and parts that collaborate and conspire and operate in succinction. There we go. In succinction with each other in order to deliver you the manifestation. And timing is huge. And so just because you expect to be a millionaire by the time you're 25, and now here I am at 31 and I still haven't hit $1 million yet, does that make me a failure? Let's talk about failure. What is failure? Failure is trying something, not succeeding at it. That's why it's trying, right? Because there is no try, it's either do or do not. But when you do not succeed at something, it is considered trying. You tried it. And then you give up. That is a failure. Success is someone who has failed many, many times, but still continues along the journey. The light bulb, right? 10,000 ways that he got it wrong. Do you think he focused on that? Do you think he was like, oh my gosh, I got it wrong 10,000 times. I am a failure. Or did he reframe that mindset and change the perspective and continue and changed his approach and was flexible with his action and his outcome in order to actually get the light bulb? Was his focus on the 10,000 times he got it wrong, or was his focus on the one time he got it right? We have to reframe. We have to refocus exactly what it is that we consider to be a failure. You're not a failure because you still have breath in your lungs. You have the potentiality to change it and turn it all around right now. You have the potential. The only thing that's holding you back, my love, is you, your own unconscious mind, your own limiting beliefs, your feeling of self-worth or the lack thereof. You feel like you don't deserve it. So you do little things to self-sabotage, and then you raise your expectations and you get frustrated because you fall short of perfection. But you always will. It's never going to be perfect. That's why I absolutely love the Do It Ugly brand or the Do It Ugly concept. Do it ugly. People value authenticity. My stomach is growling. I'm hungry. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but people value authenticity. People value the truth. People value real people going through real experiences, real stories. You are the hero of your own hero's journey. But you'll never become the hero if you never step into that energy, if you never believe that you are enough, if you don't stop self-sabotaging. Having a high expectation of perfection is self-sabotaging because you'll never get there. So no matter what you get in life, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you end up living, no matter how dynamic your family is, no matter how many cars you got or what square footage your house is, no matter what you get in this life, if your standard is perfection, you will fail every single time. And unfortunately, because you'll continue to fall short of perfection, what's going to happen is you are going to lower your self-confidence, lower your self-worth, lower the trust in yourself because you never actually hit the mark you're shooting for. Perfection is the most unrealistic expectation there is. And I used to take pride. Oh, I'm a perfectionist. I used to take pride in that. And I'm asking you in this space right now to release that energy. Release the need to be perfect. Release the need to be right. Release the need to be first. Release the need to always be the best. Stop competing with other people. Stop creating the image of yourself or the image of your future based on a idealized perception of what you think things should be or should look like based upon something that you saw in a magazine or on TV or on Instagram. Be a better you. The only competition that matters is the competition between yourself right now and who you were yesterday. If you are continuously investing and pouring and expanding yourself to be even 1% better than you were yesterday, a compilation of 1% over time ends up being 100% change. So you don't have to do a whole 180 turn. You don't have to put in too much energy, too much um, fire, momentum, force. That's what I was looking for. You don't have to put too much force into it. Just 1%. Get 1% better. I missed my meditation this rising. It's okay. I'll get it tomorrow. Or I'll do it later, right? Or I will make time for it. You know, don't beat yourself up because you didn't do it. And don't get me wrong, I did do my meditation, but that's not the point. Whatever it is for you. I didn't go to the gym, or I ate that cookie, or, whatever it is for you. Have grace with yourself and be a little bit better than you were yesterday. And that's all. That's all. Because happiness is progress. If you are consistently making progress, you're happy. You're doing better. You out here. You know what I mean? Release those unrealistic expectations, honey. They're only holding you back. They're only holding you back. All right, that's the message that I had for this beautiful, lovely Friday. I manifest that you have an amazing weekend and you have fun and you fill your cup and you really enjoy the moment, every moment that you're given, because you never know when it's your last. All right, and if you like this type of information, my beloved Sahat and I, we wrote an ebook based off of 7 of the biggest mistakes that people are making after their awakening. And a lot of these mistakes are super unconscious. So get your free ebook by going to 7spiritualmistakes.com. That's the number 7spiritualmistakes.com. I'm throwing phones. 7spiritualmistakes.com and get your free ebook right now, because we give you hacks on how to overcome these different challenges and mistakes. And we always like to over deliver, so there's a couple bonuses in there for you as well. So go to 7spiritualmistakes.com and get your free ebook today. Thank you so much for tapping in. I manifest that you have an amazing, beautiful, and fulfilled day. I'll see y'all on Monday.